Honest Boy Urdu. Once upon a time in a bustling city, there lived an honest boy. He was known for his honesty. The boy's name was Muhammad, and he was very close to his mother. On his way to the market, he saw an advertisement for a job that was being offered by a wealthy man who lived in the city. The job was simple. All the wealthy man wanted was someone to take care of his house while he was away on vacation. He had brought some food with him from home, but it wasn't enough to last him the whole week. He watched some programs until it was time to sleep. He went to one of the bedrooms and lay down on the bed. He couldn't believe how comfortable it was. It was much better than his own bed at home. He closed his eyes and fell asleep. He looked around the house and saw that there was food in the refrigerator, but he didn't want to eat it without the wealthy man's permission. He never forgot the importance of honesty and always did his best in everything he did. The people in the city loved him for his honesty and kindness, and he became one of the most respected boys in town. He got out of bed and went to the kitchen to make himself some breakfast. Muhammad didn't hesitate. He ran over to the group and started yelling at them to stop. The boys were surprised by Muhammad's bravery and stopped bullying the smaller boy. They beat Muhammad and Ali and took all their money and their school books. They knew that they could always count on each other for support, and they were grateful for their friendship. They also knew that they had to be brave and stand up for what is right, no matter what. Muhammad and Ali were hurt and scared, but they knew that they had to get help. They ran to the nearest house and knocked on the door. A kind old man opened the door and let them in. He called the police, and Muhammad and Ali were taken to the hospital. The police caught the group of older boys, and they were punished for their actions. Muhammad and Ali were grateful to the old man for his help and promised to repay his kindness. Muhammad helped the boy to his feet and walked him home. They knew that they had made the right decision by helping the woman. However, they also knew that they had made enemies with the group of older boys. The next day at school, the group of older boys confronted Muhammad and Ali. They threatened them and told them that they would regret what they had done. Muhammad and Ali were scared, but they stood their ground. They knew that they had to be brave and not let the older boys bully them. The older boys were surprised by Muhammad and Ali's bravery and backed off. Muhammad and Ali were proud of themselves for standing up for each other, but they knew that the older boys would try again to hurt them. The boys' parents thanked Muhammad for his kindness and invited him to their house for dinner. Muhammad accepted the invitation and spent the evening playing games with the boy. He learned that the boy's name was Ali and that he was new in town. Muhammad told Ali about the importance of being brave and standing up for what is right. He also told him that he should never let anyone bully him. He was very upset and asked Muhammad why he hadn't told him that he was leaving. From that day on, Ali and Muhammad became best friends. Muhammad and Ali looked at each other and knew what they had to do. They ran over to the group of boys and started yelling at them to stop. The boys were surprised by Muhammad and Ali's bravery, but they continued stealing the purse. Muhammad and Ali were angry and started fighting back. They punched and kicked the boys until they dropped the purse and ran away. The woman whose purse had been stolen thanked Muhammad and Ali for helping her and gave them each a reward. They played together every day and supported each other through thick and thin. Muhammad was happy that he had made a new friend, but he knew that their friendship would be put to the test one day. Muhammad was confused and asked the boy what he meant. The boy said that Muhammad had promised to share his food with him and he hadn't. Muhammad was shocked. He had shared his food with the boy the night before, but apparently the boy had forgotten. Muhammad apologized to the boy and promised to bring him some extra food the next time he stayed at the house. The boy was satisfied with this answer and ran back to the house. He was surprised to see that the wealthy man's daughter was already in the kitchen, and she was making herself some cereal. Muhammad asked her why she was up so early, and she said that she could unsleep because she was worried about her father. She said that he had been gone for a long time and she missed him. Muhammad tried to cheer her up, but she just went back to eating her cereal. Muhammad made himself some toast and sat down at the table. As he was eating, he heard some voices coming from the front door. He went to see who it was and saw the wealthy man and his wife standing there. They were both very happy to see Muhammad and thanked him for taking care of their house. The wealthy man gave him his paycheck, and Muhammad was very happy with the amount. It was more than enough to buy his mother's medicine, so he decided to wait until the next day. But then he heard some noises coming from the kitchen, and he saw the wealthy man's son taking food from the refrigerator and eating it. Not only had he earned a lot of money, but he had also made some new friends. He went home and gave his mother the money he had earned. He told her to go to the market and buy some new clothes and other things that she needed. His mother was very proud of him and thanked him for being such an honest boy. Muhammad was surprised and asked the boy why he was eating so much. The boy said that he was hungry and that there was plenty of food in the refrigerator. Muhammad told the boy that he should ask his parents for permission before taking their food, but the boy didn't listen to him and continued eating. Muhammad felt bad for the boy, so he decided to make him a deal. He said that if the boy promised not to take any more food without his parents' permission, he would share his own food with him. The boy agreed, and they ate dinner together. The pay was very high, and it was only for 1 week. So Muhammad thought it would be a great opportunity to earn some money for his mother's medicine. He went to the wealthy man's house and introduced himself. The wealthy man was impressed with Muhammad's honesty and hired him for the job. His father had passed away when he was very young, so it was just the two of them living together in a small house. One day, Muhammad's mother fell ill, and he needed to go to the market to buy some medicine for her. On the first day of the job, Muhammad was given a tour of the house and shown where everything was kept. He was also given a key to the house and told to stay there until the wealthy man returned from vacation. Muhammad was very excited about the job. He had never stayed in such a big house before, and he couldn't wait to explore it. However, he knew that he had to be responsible and not cause any trouble. So he spent the first day cleaning the house and organizing things. He even took out the trash, which was something that the wealthy man's family didn't like to do. As the evening approached, Muhammad started to feel hungry. After dinner, Muhammad went to the living room and turned on the television. In the morning, Muhammad woke up early. As Muhammad was leaving the house, the wealthy man's son came running up to him. Muhammad was very happy with his day's work. From that day on, Muhammad continued to do odd jobs to earn money for his mother. One day, a few months after the incident at the wealthy man's house, Muhammad was walking home from school when he saw a group of boys bullying a smaller boy. Ali was inspired by Muhammad's words and promised to be more brave in the future. One afternoon, Muhammad and Ali were playing in the park when they saw a group of older boys stealing a woman's purse. Muhammad and Ali were proud of themselves for standing up for what is right. That afternoon, Muhammad and Ali were walking home from school when they were attacked by the group of older boys. From that day on, Muhammad and Ali were best friends. The end.